Good morning, everybody. So today I wanted to show you my SCX24 Basecamp. It's I call it a glitch mod truck. I didn't spend any money on mods. I just kind of did stock stuff to it, changed some location of things and whatnot. But anyways, it's pretty capable. It's, for what it is, it does amazing. You can see I cut out the front window. That's because I had a small interior in there from a Gladiator, but that didn't end up working out. It took up too much space. I was hitting things, getting into the way, and it wanted to sit way too high to what I want it to be. So let's dive into what I've done to the chassis and stuff like that so far. So I was recently I was thinking that I'd wanted to try and do a half cab, and I ended up not going that way just because I don't really want to cut up the Basecamp body yet. I have some other bodies I could definitely chop up and do some more stuff with before I do that one. So things that I've done to this, obviously shock placement, you can see changed. Let's see here. So in the back we got decent flex, but one problem that I was running into is, I'm not sure that you can see it, but right here we got my upper link up there, lower link right here, obviously. And so get focus. So I ended up moving my links back, which extends the chassis. As you can see, the lower links would have gone right here, the upper links go where the lower links are right now. Basically what happened was, when I moved it back, and this was kind of my plan, it ended up pitching the drive shaft up a little bit, which also moved up the back of the lower links. And if you can see, the lower links actually sit higher than the front ones do, which gives us a better breakover angle just for going over like tough angles and stuff like that. One thing that you can do that I've done before with these, and I'm gonna end up doing it with this just so I get some more clearance. Somewhere on here, I can't really show you because I can't really see it that well, but on these links there's little lines that are kind of pre-notched on there, and what that's for is you cut the link, and so you have your little ball end here and you have the rest of your link, right? You take a longer screw, snip the head off it, and you drill some little holes or something in either side of these. Well, now that gives you adjustable links, so you can lengthen your truck if you want to, or if you want to, which it was what I'm going to do this time around. The first time with my trucks, if you look earlier on in my videos, those trucks are just extended links. All I did with those was I ended up, like I said, cut the links, have all three pieces, because you got your front link, back link, or your front link, back link, and then your centerpiece. Do the holes, screw them together, and you don't go all the way together with them. I think I left probably at least a half an inch on, so like a quarter inch on each side here, so a half inch in the back. And then I did the same thing with the front of my other trucks, and that worked out pretty well. But for some reason, when I extended the front on this one, it just went way worse, and it did not do well at all. Part of the reason being is because on my wishbone up here on my 3-link, it was actually squished, and it was just binding up really bad, and for some reason the truck just didn't go as well. So I ended up just putting the fronts back to where they're supposed to be for now. But like I said, I want to end up making these an actual bent link custom, just with like that little screw trick that I was saying. What's next here? I did flip over my wheels, actually. That's something I'm not sure a lot of people would approve, but I've ran them like that for a long time now, and it gave the truck wicked width, actually. As you can see, before the rims were kind of like over this knuckle here almost, and now it's sticking way far out, and it just gives you a little bit better stability on side hills and all that stuff. Same reason for why I extended the rear for when you're going uphill, and it helped a lot, actually. Other things I've done, I've added fishing weights just for more weight on the truck. I cut my tires, actually. If you're looking at these little holes in the tires, that's what those are. That's because these stock tires, for some reason, these sidewalls are extremely rigid and don't allow any flex in the tire. So I just cut those down so it'll actually gush, and it's 10 times better. I did it to the rears on the outside, but not the inside. I figured I'd just kind of try it and see how it is, but I'm definitely going to end up doing the insides on the rear tires as well, actually. What else have I done? There's a few things, like I said, shock placement, played with my links, flipped my axle, fishing weights. I moved my battery up, actually. As you can see, batteries move forward. You can't really tell right now, but my links are actually being held in by some cut up old pieces that had a little screw hole in them, and that's all that's holding in my shocks. It looks like it's part of the battery tray, but it's not. I spun my receiver around, actually, because one issue I was running into with when the servo was like this is that it was hitting into the receiver plug, and it not only was jacking up the plug, but I was running out of flex. Sorry about the abrupt cutoff. My phone's giving me some mamba jam about being out of storage or something like that. Like I was saying, had to flip my servo around my receiver around because my servo wires were getting hit by the servo itself. Didn't want it to break the servo, and I wanted my travel back. One thing that I'm running into now that I have my shocks way up here, first of all, I like the limited travel down. It makes the front end get pulled down when you're going up any angles. I have no complaints about that. My issue is that my servo mount actually down inside of here, you can't really see it because the frame rail's in the way, but my my three-way link actually is hitting into the bottom of that, so I gotta get a torch and something and just kind of melt a hole in that or try and cut it out somehow. There was just something else I was thinking about. Oh, I bent my frame rails, actually, because the wings on your servo, love to run into those, get caught up in them, and just cause all sorts of gookie-wookie jungus. What else are we looking at here? I did end up, actually, when I extended the rear, I had to put on the longer drive shaft, just so it would actually couple up together. Otherwise, this truck seems to go great. It was pretty good in stock form. We moved some things around, added some weights, and it goes even better. Yeah, so I'll get it out, crawl it around a little bit, get some run time on that, and get this edited and uploaded, I guess, huh? Yeah. So that sits. So it's like hanging. So, not crazy travel, but that's kind of what makes it. So, here we go. Got it out here. It's not a line slayer by any means, but it does hold its own. Might have to end up putting the camera down for a second somewhere. There we go. Oh, spokesman. Nice. Right up through that bit. Take it right up here. Try and hit this little steep edge here. See if she'll give us a little crawl up that. Nice, nice. Got a nice little V-notch there so the skid'll clear. Beautiful. There's also this little line going right into that little spot I was just playing in there. Let's see if I can get anything on that. I wish they never switched to the Spectrum receiver there. These things whine terribly. The Horizon one, or whatever the one before this, the HRZ01500 or whatever, those are actually really good ESCs. They had a great slow crawl. They didn't make nearly as much sound as this anyways. I just really like those a lot. This one, oh, check this out. Bounce over there. Let's see. Oh, we're getting caught up there. Let's see, can we do this? Maybe hook onto that rock right here. Not gonna happen, I don't think. Truck's wanting to go over. Get a little bouncy. There we go. Right up through. Very nice. Let's try another one. So, got this little rock spot set up here. Tried it out. Works pretty good. Yeah, let's see how this thing does here. I'm one-handed driving, so I'm not gonna be doing the best, but before I was recording, this thing was doing great on this. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, I'm getting into a hole there. There we go. Hook, hook. Oh, that was a rollover. Definitely use some better tires here, but otherwise she seems to be doing okay. Let's see, what do we got up here? Oh, taking up all the sun. There we go. Gets tricky back in there. Oh boy. Gotta do a big turn here. Just come on down this. I know I should have gone for a little more. Oh, we got it though. Big drop. Let's see here. Come on down this stuff. Woo! Hop on down there, huh? Came down that a lot smoother earlier. Give this thing a steer this way. Back up a little bit. Let this back tire hook on this rock if we can. Doesn't want to drop back down in there. There we go. Swing that front end around. Oh, maybe not quite. Oh, we got it. So I just ran out of storage, so I gotta delete some things. But I'm gonna try and see if I can get up this downside that I want down here. I'd be mighty surprised. This thing was getting hung up coming down, so. Well, I think if we had tires and more storage, I could spend some time and actually get it, but. Well, I still, kinda. Oh. Hit a little bit of speed, we got something going on. Well, anyways, that's that for this video, so yeah, we'll see you in the next one. I got a few more gigabytes, so we're gonna hit a little bit of mud while we're down here. Yeah, it's hard to get stuck in the mud with these little things. Oh, don't want to kill that servo. Work ourselves a nice little hole. See if she even wants to try and get stuck in there. She just eats it right up. Oh, sorry. Well, we'll see you guys in the next one.